Part 19. Online games, my archery skills have unlimited effects. Author, Cat Orange. Chapter 181. Lin Kong closed the effects panel and said to himself, I also have to go to the underground world as soon as possible. He turned back to look at Lin. After thinking for a while, he recalled her to the pet space. Opening the map panel, Lin Kong found the coordinates of the nearest entrance to the underground world, which was only 1,000 kilometers away from him, across the Monty Mountains. Lin Kong used the flying ability of the sky wings to fly away quickly. In less than half a minute, we arrived at our destination. A huge valley filled with gray mist. Lin Kong entered the underground world. A faint blue moon hangs in the sky of the underworld. The fighting was fierce. Professionals from the two camps, Aborigines and the undead, fought together. The top leaders of the human and undead forces are all at the rear and have not participated in the battle for the time being. Hee hee. Lin Kong sneered a few times and waved his hand to summon the Black Dragon Emperor. In the world of Mornjad, its strength was second only to his own. Other monsters and professionals are no match for it. Lin Kong immediately issued an order, Black Dragon Emperor, eradicate those undead souls. After the Black Dragon Emperor advanced, his size also reached the level of 5,000 meters, and his whole body aura was particularly terrifying. Looking at the figure covering the sky and the sun, everyone was shocked. Damn it, a level 80 true god level king. Etc. Its ID is green, is it a friendly unit? The professionals in the human camp were stunned at first, and then they were in an uproar. On the other hand, the faces of the professionals in the undead camp changed drastically, and a system prompt rang in their ears. Divine suppression? Damn it, how could there be such a strong monster in their camp? The enemies were all in disbelief. Boom, the Black Dragon Emperor fanned the dragon wings behind him, setting off a violent storm, blowing away all the units within a radius of dozens of kilometers. Its speed had exceeded 400 times the speed of sound. Very quickly, the Black Dragon Emperor flew over thousands of kilometers away. It rushed into the high-level area of the undead camp and started a fight. The divine suppression effect reduced the enemy's attributes by 50%. Therefore, it fought dozens of legendary Lord-level bosses alone. I'm going to take action too. Lin Kong's eyes shifted to the hostile professionals behind the sea of undead, and an inexplicable smile appeared on the corner of his mouth. Desperate fight to the death. He decisively activated the amplification skills. -34e. The blood volume on the top of his head began to decrease. Facing the true god-level king monster, Lin Kong's attacks could not absorb enough blood volume. However, for the enemy professionals, the blood volume was enough to make up for the loss of blood volume per second. Rain of blood and arrows. A blood cloud appeared in the sky. In the blink of an eye, it condensed into tens of thousands of blood arrows and fell from the sky into the crowd. -4519W. Add 7728W. -4519W. Thousands of undead and hundreds of professionals died. Since your kill count exceeded 1,600, you received 160 free attribute points. S-level medal add 1. Lin Kong started killing like crazy. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. He picked up his longbow and shot arrows continuously. Kill one person with one arrow. And it's more than level 10 to kill professionals. Lin Kong fought against hundreds of thousands of people. As he continues to kill the undead, his health points increase rapidly, and his physical and magic defense both exceed 100 million. Most professionals can't deal over 100 million damage. People in the human camp were dumbfounded. One enemy against a million troops. It's so awesome that it explodes. I don't know which organization's leader he is. I can't find any information. Depending on the situation, he should be a transcendent, at least level 3. His A casual basic attack can cause 40 million damage. Is this still a human being? The professionals on our side looked envious. Why don't they want to have such strength? However, seeing that Lin Kong's attack range was so wide, in order to avoid accidental injuries, they all stayed away from his combat area. As time went by, the number of kills skyrocketed. 100 kill, 200 kill, 400 kill, 800 kill. Since your kill count exceeded 3,200, you will receive 320 free attribute points SS level medal add 1. Since your kill count exceeded 6,400, you will receive 640 free attribute points SSS level medal add 1. The final kill count rose to 8,952 people. At this time, dozens of legendary undead lords were all killed by the Black Dragon Emperor alone, and their blood volume was still at full value. The undead camp was defeated steadily. Visul, the Lord of Death, who had been hiding behind the scenes, finally couldn't bear it anymore and stepped onto the stage. Thousands of meters of blue portal emerged. The Lord of Death stepped out. His height was less than 2/3 of the Black Dragon Emperor. Judging from his momentum, he was much weaker. Lord of Death King Legendary Domain. Level, 80. Rank, Demigod. HP, 405E. Attack, 268.8 W. Insignificant mortals, accept the punishment of death. Visul, the Lord of Death, burst into anger. The bone wings on its back vibrated, and holding the death sickle shrouded in black mist, it flew to the forest sky like lightning. Welcome. Seeing this, a sneer appeared at the corner of Lin Kong's mouth. This was the first time he saw someone so active in sending someone to his death. Blood Flame Divine Spear. The sky within a radius of dozens of kilometers turned blood red. Suddenly, the blood flames rose up and gathered into a 5,000 spear. Mies Flame Divine Spear. Click, the divine spear struck through the air, and the surrounding space seemed to be unable to withstand the pressure and gradually collapsed. How can it be? The Lord of Death felt the fatal crisis. It wanted to escape, but it was too late. Boom. Minus 1520E. Although the boss has a 20% damage-free effect, it is not enough in the face of Lin Kong's damage. You kill the Lord of Death and gain 67.5 million experience, True God level medal add 2, human camp points add 1064. Gain 160 transcendence points in this battle. All professionals. The biggest boss in the kingdom of the undead died like this. Being killed instantly. The originally chaotic scene suddenly became silent. Everyone turned their attention to Lin Kong's back, and a look of horror could not help but appear on their faces. You're kidding me? Can a level 80 professional deal 150 billion damage? Are we playing the same game? Everyone was full of questions. However, everyone guessed wrong. Lin Kong is just a level 70 professional who has not even awakened from the legendary realm. It's over. How can we possibly win when the boss on the other side is so perverted? This game is unlucky for me. The enemy has given up the attack, simply surrendered, and exited the world. Seeing that the entire army of the senior leaders of the Kingdom of the Dead was destroyed, the senior leaders of the Kingdom of Light took decisive action. Lin Kong went over to pick up the treasure chest of the Lord of Death. No enemy dared to provoke him. Open the box. Items you obtain, 15 million bitcoins, Soul Harvest True God, Death Scythe True God. The equipment is given to the longbow to swallow. The skill book is given to Lin Kong's talent to swallow. Your archery skills gain effect 41, attack additional at 202,000 points of soul damage. This effect is equivalent to providing 200,000 real damage per arrow. Online games, my archery skills have unlimited effects. Author, Cat Orange. Chapter 182. After killing the Lord of Death, Lin Kong activated the life oven to smelt the Black Dragon Emperor and nearby corpses. Finally, the Black Dragon Emperor was arranged to fight with the undead army. Lin is only responsible for collecting loot. Lin Kong himself joined the battle and kept killing enemies. Seeing that he was so strong, professionals from the undead camp withdrew from the world of Mornjad. Soon, the 6 million undead surviving on the battlefield were eradicated by the army and professionals of the Kingdom of Light. At this moment, the world came to a standstill. The desperate death match effect was forcibly interrupted by the system. Ding! Congratulations on completing main story 3, you have obtained 3000 W experience points, demigod level medal add 3, free attribute points add 300, human camp points add 2000. Ding! Is it possible to perform world settlement? Yes. Lin Kong agreed directly. Start settling rewards. Kill/task/contribution/rating, 700. Overall performance rating, true god level. Bitcoin reward, 6169228x700x46.2 equal 19.95145 billion. Medal reward, true god level medal add 4, upper limit. Demigod level reward, true god level skill stone x62, free attribute add 5824, true god level achievement mark. Lin Kong glanced at the attribute panel. The amount of bitcoins exceeds 27.7 billion. He casually adds unallocated attributes to his strength. The remaining attributes receive the same amount of bonus points. HP, 2.7 billion. Physical attack, 419,000. Attack speed, 44.7/s. Range, 24095 m. His attributes are comparable to those of a level 80 professional in the Awakening Legend realm. And there are many hidden properties. In combat status, after triggering the effect of arrows carrying paths, various attributes can be greatly increased. Subsequently, Lin Kong opened all the dropped treasure boxes in one breath. All the equipment is used as the evolutionary material for the longbow slaughter hunter, but it is too little to devour equipment with lower than sub-god quality and increase the degree of evolution. At most 0.01% for one piece. The final evolution level rose to 23.5%. Tip, please choose what to bring out. Twin Resurrection Stones, 20 Divine Crystals, Black Dragon Emperor, Moon Swallowing Snake Bloodline. Lin Kong selected the items he needed. It costs 23 true god level medals, 1 demigod level medal and 1 legendary level medal. Bitcoin also cost 4.3 billion. After doing all this, Lin Kong returned to the bedroom. He opened his friend list and sent a twin resurrection stone to Ning Cheng. Lin Kong looked at the backpack space and said secretly, the dwarf blacksmith has been obtained. Place them in the deep space world and use the hundreds of thousands of forging materials piled up as soon as possible. Thinking of this, he took out the deep space world order. Decisively opened the portal. He first came to the elven stronghold. Lord, this is the potion that the tribesmen refined some time ago. The female elf Lisha greeted her with a smile, and she took out a space ring. Lin Kong held the ring, scanned it with his mental power, and learned about the contents of the ring. He immediately praised Lisha, you did a good job. Thanks for the compliment. Lisha smiled sweetly. Lord, you have provided us with a safe living environment, and our family will naturally complete your mission wholeheartedly. What's more, the tribesmen also love refining medicine. In the Holy Mountain world, the elves have to face attacks from monsters. Their strength is too weak. People often die, and their lives are very tense every day. When they come to the deep space world, they no longer have to worry about danger. After all, they are SSS level. The life of the world, facing the life of the A-level world, can be called a dimensionality reduction blow. There are no natural enemies. Lin Kong nodded. Before entering the world of Moranjit, he asked Lisha to enter the Holy Mountain world and persuaded the tribesmen to join Lin Kong's forces. Now, there are 134 elven alchemists in the guild's stronghold in the deep space world. Half a month over time, their medicine refining skill level has improved rapidly. The efficiency and quality are rising. After deducting the cost of materials and the rewards of the elves, the daily profit from medicine reaches 500 million bitcoins. This number is still rising. Next, Lin Kong will establish a dwarf guild base, which can also bring huge benefits to himself. Later, Lin Kong found a place suitable for dwarves to live. He recruited 30 legendary dwarf blacksmiths from the dwarf blacksmith shop, each spending 100 million bitcoins. He sent several nature guardian knights to assist the dwarves in establishing a stronghold, and was also responsible for transporting forging materials and equipment. After the arrangements were made, he became the hands-off shopkeeper. Now it's time to sell potions. Lin Kong contacted the heads of each guild and sold all the potions, earning 2.6 billion coins. When the transaction was just completed, a reminder rang in his ears. Tip, you have a friend message. Lin Kong took a look and saw that the person who sent the message was Li Hai, the president of the Star Council. Due to the sensation caused by the SS-level trial, the Deep Blue Star forces unanimously believed that Lin Kong would become the first professional in this civilization to reach the highest position. In addition, Lin Kong is a transcendent, and no professional dares to provoke him. Therefore, they all chose to make friends with Lin Kong. In pharmaceutical transactions, all parties purchase at the highest price. What does Li Hai want from me? With doubts, Lin Kong checked the other party's news. Li Hai said straight to the point, Brother Yanjai, what level have you reached now? At level 70, I wonder why President Li Hai suddenly asked this? Lin Kong asked. Participate in the SSS level trial next week. If you break the record, all professionals in the universe will know about it. There is no need to hide your level. Then I will tell the truth. Li Hai said seriously. In 3 months, the Chaos World Civilization competition will be held. Each civilization can send 50 contestants. Only True God Realm professionals are allowed to participate. Lin Kong replied, why are you looking for me? You must know that I haven't even awakened from the legendary realm. There are only 29 True God level professionals in Deep Blue Star. Li Hai paused and said solemnly, as long as you awaken to the sub-god realm, we will provide you with enough divine crystal nuclei and law comprehension stones to help you become a god. The conditions were very generous. Lin Kong admitted that he was moved. But he did not agree immediately. After all, the Deep Blue Star forces were so eager to participate in the competition. There were obviously important reasons. After thinking about it, Lin Kong asked, I want to understand civilization. Competition information. No problem, Li Hai agreed decisively. After a long time, the other party sent a large piece of content. Lin Kong read it carefully. The Chaos World Civilization competition, open to professional civilizations in the entire universe, is held every 100 years. Deep Blue Civilization has participated in 9 sessions. But the results basically, it is ranked outside the hundreds of millions. If a contestant enters the top 100,000, the civilization to which he belongs will receive a secret realm corresponding to the Soul World for a period of 100 years. Professionals who kill monsters in the secret realm will receive drops. Soul World Teleportation Scroll. This is a true God-level world with no threshold. As long as you get it, the strength of the entire civilization will take off. That's why the major forces are so excited. The most important thing is that the higher the personal ranking, the better the rewards. The first 10,000 contestants will also receive a teleportation scroll from Teishu World, one of the 3 supreme worlds. Transcendents cannot obtain teleportation scrolls from the supreme world by using their permissions, and can only obtain them by participating in activities in the All-Heavens system? Seeing this, Lin Kong immediately agreed. Okay, I agree. You are listening to Novels at Bless Up channel. Wish you happiness and luck. How do you feel about this novel? Please like and leave a comment. Online games, my archery skills have unlimited effects. Author, Cat Orange. Chapter 183. Lin Kong has only one goal. That is, the Taishu World Teleportation Scroll. The three supreme God-level worlds are, Absolute Beginning, Truth, and All Things. Representing the three major power systems of the cultivation side, the technology side and the biological side. They are all worlds without thresholds, with no corresponding secret space. Professionals cannot obtain teleportation scrolls by killing monsters or obtaining system permissions. If you miss the civilization competition, maybe we have to wait another 100 years. But Lin Kong couldn't wait. He must reach the peak of power as soon as possible, otherwise, he will not be able to cope with the Supreme God from the Void World. After receiving the reply from Star Council Chairman Li Hai, a relaxed smile finally appeared on his face. Yanjai, whenever you need divine crystals, just contact me directly. Good, Lin Kong nodded solemnly. The quota for the competitive competition needs to be appointed by the Supreme Governor of the Deep Blue Civilization. He has not yet awakened to the true God realm and is not on the list for the time being. At this time, Li Hai sent another message. The Black Moon sect has been very active recently. According to from our investigation, it seems they are planning to deal with you. Do you need us to send someone to follow you? Thanks for reminding me, I don't need to send people, I can deal with them. Lin Kong rejected his proposal. Seeing this, Li Hai said nothing more. The two sides interrupted the conversation. In a competition open to all cosmic civilizations, the contestants are definitely not weak, and I have to reach level 80 as soon as possible. Lin Kong secretly thought. Then he opened the Zushan City panel and planned to buy skill books. Ding! You are about to be transported to Yinzhou Galaxy Legendary All-Heaven City. Lin Kong came to a new area. In Zushan City, the price of a true God-level skill book is at least 3 billion bitcoins. Even though his net worth reaches 23 billion, he can only buy 7 copies. After careful selection, Lin Kong spent 6.2 billion to buy 2 copies of Blood Killing, a warrior professional skill. When passing a stall, he found a book of true God-level skills at a very low price. Just 1.5 billion. Law Flow True God level, after killing a unit with a skill, the experience corresponding to the Law plus unit killing experience x 0.1%. There is a world that specializes in producing flow of laws. The explosion rate is very high. As a result, its price is very low. After thinking about it, Lin Kong bought a copy. He directly activated the effect of arrows carrying the way and devoured 3 skill books. Your archery gains effect 21, physical arrows gain 176% lifesteal. Your archery gains effect 57, combat status, attack speed adds 60%. Your archery skills gain an effect of 58, after an enemy is killed with an arrow, all laws gain experience equal to 0.1% of the killing experience. The effect of Law Surge becomes a normal attack trigger. And the object of benefit is all the laws that one owns. Disguised enhancement. At this time, Lin Kong still had 15.3 billion bitcoins left on him. Because he planned to practice the phantom hunting skill, he gave up his intention to continue purchasing and directly exited Zushan City. Lin Kong began to sort out the items in his backpack. Throw useless items to Lin for storage, and the space she creates is almost unlimited. Finally found 2 demigod items. Bloodline of the Moon Swallowing Snake and Abyss Soul Seizing Cloak. He looked at the equipment attributes. Abyss Soul Seizing Cloak. Quality, demigod. Level, 70. Bonuses, defense add 5,500, strength add 1,500, constitution add 3,000, agility add 1,600, spirit add 2,900. Special effects, soul damage resistance add 35%, mana add 40%. Skills, Soul Scream. Occupation, unlimited. Soul Scream, summon countless demonic souls to attack enemies within a 500-meter radius, causing spell attack X for 50% soul damage and fear effects every second, lasting 3 seconds. Cooldown 50 seconds. He does not have this type of equipment on him yet and can use it directly. Lin Kong sent his bloodline to Ning Qing. The last time I used the Holy Eyes of Destiny to explore her information, I also knew that her bloodline template was only at the legendary level. Brother, thank you for your gift. When I go back this time, I just have something to give you, Ning Qing replied with a message. Then I look forward to it. Lin Kong smiled slightly. Ning Qing may not have thought that he would be promoted to a legendary professional. Lin Kong asked her again about the materials for making space teleportation props. Prepare them in advance, and then wait for Ning Qing to come back and give her the teleportation props. This kind of item is either difficult to buy on the market, or the quality is too low. Ning Qing happens to be able to make legendary items. Next, Lin Kong plans to practice phantom hunting. To cultivate the true god skill to the full level, at least 24 billion face currency. He didn't have enough money. Lin Kong ran and bought a legendary quality unthreshold world teleportation scroll. And he used an SSS level money bounty scroll, and the plain currency income was add 4,000% times. In this game, he cleared the world as quickly as possible. It only took 4 days. He gained 22.5 billion bitcoins and 5,824 free attributes. The money is enough to practice skills. Lin Kong secretly said. He came to the skill temple. Ding. It has been detected that you have entered the skill temple and the function panel has been opened. Practice phantom hunting skills to the full level. Lin Kong gave the order. A skill has been selected. It is expected to take 247 hours and 50 minutes, and requires a payment of 24 billion bitcoins. It normally takes 60 days to practice true god level skills. His root bone attributes are higher and the time required is greatly shortened. Lin Kong was teleported to the training space. Proficiency soars. Add 90.8 W. Add 90.8 W. Add 90.8 W. 10 days later, Lin Kong left the skill temple. Phantom hunting true god. Level, 10, max proficiency. Effect, consumes 45% of mana to summon 5 phantom shooters that exist for 15 seconds to fight together, with 120% of its own attack power and 120% of its attack speed. Attack adds 73% physical penetration. Effect, for each phantom shooter present, the critical hit rate is add 27%. Cooldown, 30 seconds. This property is a bit scary, Lin Kong exclaimed. He felt that after turning on Desperate Death Battle and Phantom Hunting, he would be able to fight even against low-level true god professionals. Everything is ready, just wait for the SSS level trial in 3 days. Lin Kong has already obtained the trial world teleportation scroll. The next day, there was a flash of light in the living room, and Ning Qing appeared on the spot. Her face looked a little ugly. Seeing this, Lin Kong narrowed his eyes slightly and asked, "Sister, what happened?" Ning Qing said slowly, "The Hunting God organization has released a new mission. Task." "What task?" Lin Kong had some guesses. She explained, "Because you broke through the SS level trial record, the Void Apostle of the Hunting God is worried that your strength will increase too quickly. Once you are promoted to the true god level, they are no longer qualified to devour you. True god level prey can only be enjoyed by the gods of the void. Lin Kong asked again. Don't they know the relationship between us? Have no idea. Ning Qing shook his head and said. When the hunting team arranged for me to join the hunting god, the official had already modified my information, and every time I go home, I always use homemade teleportation props. Is this so? Lin Kong pondered. He wasn't worried about his safety. After all, there is still a trump card of the main god level. Ning Qing asked worriedly. Xiao Kong, do you need my help? Lin Kong smiled confidently. Sister, don't worry. Even if the gods of the hunting god organization come in person, I am still capable of fighting. That's good. She breathed a sigh of relief. Lin Kong asked again. However, I am very curious, how does the Void Apostle plan to deal with me? Use the Void World Scroll to summon the Void Gate and pull you into the unrecorded world. It can shield most of the power of the chaotic world, Ning Qing explained. Lin Kong nodded slightly, and then said, Sister, you continue to do your own thing. You don't need to worry about it from my side. Although Ning Qing was very worried, facing a behemoth like the hunting god organization, the power of an SSS level professional was simply not enough. Even if her strength was far superior to that of professionals of the same level. After Lin Kong's persuasion, Ning Qing had no choice but to give up. Help with planning. Online games, my archery skills have unlimited effects. Author, Cat Orange. Chapter 184. Lin Kong continued. Sister, I have to ask you to help me make a space teleportation prop. He took out the purchased materials. Ning Qing said, after I go back and make the props, I will send them to you directly through the system. No problem. Lin Kong nodded slightly. Just when Ning Qing was about to leave, she suddenly stopped and looked back at Lin Kong, her beautiful eyes filled with worry. Just as she was about to speak, she was interrupted by Lin Kong. Lin Kong waved his hand, he smiled and said, Sister, instead of worrying about me, you should worry about yourself. Now my strength has surpassed yours. Look how proud you are. Hearing this, Ning Qing rolled her eyes. She seemed to think of something, and her eyes lit up. Ning Qing suddenly leaned over, reached out and grabbed Lin Kong's arm, and said with a smile, Brother, do you want to fight? Are you using your strength to bully your sister? How dare you? Lin Kong broke free of his arm calmly. Unexpectedly, Ning Qing increased his strength. The two of them were already very close to each other. Lin Kong twitched his arm and brought Ning Qing directly to him. The atmosphere instantly froze. Ning clear. A subtle hint of red appeared on his face, and he couldn't help but let go of Lin Kong's arm. I have to leave first. Ning Qing sounded a little panicked, and directly activated the teleportation item and left the living room. The next moment, she appeared in the room where the hunting god was stationed. Ding ding. The doorbell just rang, and a miniature monitoring machine escaped from the crack of the door and returned to Ning Qing's hand. It was the message sent by the machine just now. That's why she came back in a hurry. The reddish color on Ning Qing's fair face disappeared in an instant, and the person became that cold and calm look again. In this world, maybe she would show her emotions only in front of Lin Kong. Ning Qing went to open the door. It was a female professional. The other party said respectfully, Captain Qing Qian, we are ready to participate in tomorrow's SS level trial. Okay, I get it. Ning Qing replied coldly. The team members didn't care and left directly. Ning Qing closed the door, looked at the materials in the backpack, and said secretly, try to make a space teleportation prop tonight. In the living room. After Ning Qing left, Lin Kong stopped smiling and his eyes became calm. The god hunting organization must be dealt with as soon as possible, otherwise it will always be dangerous for Ning Qing to stay there, Lin Kong secretly thought. He recalled Ning Qing's last answer. Sneaking into the hunting god organization is for the answer to one thing. Lin Kong frowned slightly. Ning Qing, what are you going to do? And what must you do? Ning Qing's deeds before awakening as a professional came to mind one by one. Most things are very ordinary. The only special event was the death of Ning Qing's parents. They died 15 years ago. As for the cause of death, Lin Kong didn't know. Is it possible that the death of her parents has something to do with the hunting god organization? Lin Kong squinted his eyes in thought. A look of surprise appeared in his eyes 15 years ago. Wait a minute, it seems that the fourth time the Void Gate appeared in Nanming City was 15 years ago. The answer Ning Qing is looking for may be to find the murderer. Lin Kong felt that he had guessed Ning Qing's purpose. However, he could not help now and could only improve his strength as soon as possible. After all, he was now the hunting target of the God of Hunting organization. Withdrawing his thoughts, Lin Kong took out the law comprehension stone. After a night of thinking, he made a decision. Use phantom hunting directly. 5 phantom shooters were born out of thin air, and quickly condensed and merged into a ray of blue law. At a glance, there seemed to be countless phantoms. Ups and downs within the law. The next moment, the power of the law is integrated into the body. Ding! Congratulations on understanding the Level 1 Phantom Law. Phantom Law. Level, LV1, 0/1 billion experience. Bonus, Divinity Add 1, unlocked after awakening the Sub-God Realm. Effect, Phantom Effect add 10%. Lin Kong has 2 skills that carry phantom effects, one is Phantom Hunting and the other is Phantom Moon Arrow Technique. Currently, the divine bonus brought by the Phantom Law is in an unlocked gray state. It's the same as the True God level career template. No matter how anxious you are, you can't activate the bonus in advance. Upgrading to improve strength is the most important thing. And Lin Kong began to plan what happened next. Tomorrow will open the SSS level trial world. He needs some teammates. After thinking about it, Lin Kong sent a message to Li Hai, the president of the Star Council. President Li Hai, I will participate in the SSS level trial tomorrow. I can lead people through the trial and earn 2 billion bitcoins per person. A professional takes part in an SSS level trial. It costs at least 3 billion to 5 billion bitcoins, and it may not be possible to pass the level. Li Hai quickly gave a reply. Yanjai, wait a moment, I will call the members of the Star Council. Send a message. After a long time, he sent a message. I agree to your request. Because the maximum number of people in the SSS world can form a team. Lin Kong only received money from 99 people, a total of 198 billion bitcoins. A huge sum of money. At his request, the members of the Star Council paid their remuneration in advance. Li Hai also don't worry that he will run away. Compared with the divine crystal promised to Lin Kong, this little money is nothing. After Lin Kong received the reward, the first thing he did was to go to Zushan City. He purchased 20 True God level skill books, spending 70.8 billion bitcoins in one go. He activated the effect of arrows carrying the path and devoured all skill books. Your archery skills gain effect 1, physical arrow damage add 1.85 million. Your archery gains effect 28, hitting an enemy will stun it for 56 seconds, and the same unit will have a trigger interval of 5 seconds. Your archery skills gain effect 48, after hitting the enemy, the movement speed is reduced by 1050,000 points, the attack speed is -8/s, and it is cleared out of combat. 8 effects are enhanced. The True God level effect bonus is very high. Among them, the negative effects of number 28 and number 48 are intensified to a certain extent, and they are simply inappropriate. The dizziness lasts for 56 seconds. Who can withstand this? Arrows carry the road. The talent is first revealed. As the number of devouring True God level skill books increases, the additional effects will become even more terrifying. That night, Ning Qing sent over a legendary space teleportation item. Space Jumper. Quality, Legend. Effect 1, it has 5 space marks, consumes mana, and can shuttle between the space marks at will. It cannot be teleported across borders. Effect 2, unmarked teleportation, the furthest teleportation is mana value x 10,000% meters. With this tool, the traveling time is greatly shortened. After everything is prepared, the trial begins. A smile appeared in Lin Kong's eyes. Online games, my archery skills have unlimited effects. Author, Cat Orange. Chapter 185. The next morning. Today is a day of trial. SS level, SSS level and legendary level trial world will be opened. Lin Kong created a team and pulled members of the Star Council into the team, forming a 100-man team. He took out the Saint Lancier World Teleportation Scroll. The SSS level trial world on the training side. Saint Lancier's Teleportation Scroll. Type, Abyss Trial Battle. Quality, SSS. Level, Level 70. Activity Area, the whole world. Mode, Teaming/random matching, for 100. It is also the most difficult trial. The rules of Saint Lancier's world are different from those of the Holy Spirit world of SS level trials. It is not composed of countless copies. Rather, it is like a hell world, consisting of 100 planes. The first 30 floors contain SS level monsters, the middle 60 levels contain SSS level monsters, and the last 10 levels contain legendary level monsters. All testers compete on the same plane. Go through the content in your mind. Lin Kong said team mode. Wow! The scenery in front of him changed rapidly, and he was transported to the vast plains. Swish, swish, swish. As the light flashed, teammates appeared one after another. Number of people in this bureau, 80.5 billion. Battle rules, after killing a certain number of monsters, a special monster will be born. By killing the special monster, the team can enter the lower plane. Winning conditions, the first 1 million teams to reach the 100th plane will be deemed to have passed the trial. The rules are simple. But there is a hidden rule, that is, there is an upper limit on the number of special monsters born on each floor. There are 100 million heads on the first level, 99 million heads on the second level, 98 million heads on the third level, and so on. Great God Yanjai, how should we fight? The members of the Star Council looked at him eagerly. Lin Kong smiled and said, just push it horizontally. Side push. This. The team members were stunned and immediately looked at each other. Among the people, there are many professionals who have participated in the SSS level trials, but they are extremely careful when facing the trials, for fear of any accident. I was extremely nervous inside. Not as relaxed as Lin Kong. Lin Kong did not explain, but looked up and saw that the monsters on the first plane had been refreshed. Black warriors wearing armor and holding spears, with a thick ominous black fog glowing on their bodies. Ominous ancient warrior elite extraordinary field. Level, 70. Rank, SS. HP, 6615W. Kill. The roar of the ancient warriors echoed throughout the world. Thousands of black warriors charged like the gods of death, and the plains made a booming sound. Black Dragon Emperor, go kill them. Lin Kong waved his hand to summon the Black Dragon Emperor and Lin Kong. Damn it, what a huge monster. Oh my god. It turns out to be a level 80 true god level king monster. The boss is the boss. This pet is so powerful that it explodes. The team members were stunned. The Black Dragon Emperor was more than 5,000 meters tall, like a majestic mountain, casting a large shadow on the plain. The ancient warriors probably couldn't touch its heels. The wrath of the abyss. The Black Dragon Emperor stirred up his black wings, let out a roar, and spread to tens of kilometers away. Within an area of several thousand meters in radius, a monstrous darkness surged from the ground, sweeping across the surrounding plains like a world-destroying tsunami. -6783W. 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 You kill the ominous ancient warrior and gain 65,000 experience, trial points add 5. The Black Dragon Emperor kills all monsters in one blow. Looking at the scene in front of them, the team members were speechless. It took a long time to hold back the two words awesome. After the death of the ancient warrior, black energy condensed and formed. A black god of death several hundred meters tall. Natural disaster hunter lord extraordinary domain, special. Level, 70. Rank, SS. HP, 5.29e. Lin Kong raised his hand to release the skill. The bloody flames condensed into a 100-meter spear, suddenly flew through the air, and pierced the chest of the natural disaster hunter fiercely. -99.9e. Another instant kill. You kill the natural disaster hunter and gain 650,000 experience, trial points add 100. Team members. Everyone was stunned. 1, 10 billion damage. Could it be that I'm dreaming? Doubts flashed through their minds. However, no one expected it. The attack just now was just a casual blow from Lin Kong. The skills such as holy hunting, extreme killing, desperate death fight, were not used. And after the natural disaster hunter died, his body turned into a portal. Lin Kong stepped into the door first, followed by others. Ding! Saint Lancel World Announcement. Eternal Night Team has killed the first special monster, time, 3 seconds. All teams received the announcement. Their eyes widened. Damn it! How is it possible to clear the level in 3 seconds? There must be a system error. If it had been 30 seconds, I might still believe it. But 3 seconds is outrageous. If you use a large number of technological weapons for bombing, it is possible to clear the level within 3 seconds. The problem is that the world of Saint Lancire limits the damage of technological weapons. Eternal Night? This name is very familiar. Could it be the new generation super boss? Professionals were talking a lot. They wanted to break their heads, but they couldn't understand the reason. The other side. Lin Kong's team entered a higher plane. Entering a new dimension will refresh the skill cooldown. Therefore, Lin Kong did not hesitate to use skills other than Desperate Fight. The focused fire damage of him, Black Dragon Emperor and Lin was terrifyingly high. The battle scenes in each plane are exactly the same. Flash kill, flash kill, flash kill, flash kill. The clearance time for the first 30 levels does not exceed 5 seconds. When other teams are still on the second level, Lin Kong has reached the 31st floor. The expressions of the members of the Star Council were unpredictable, from extremely shocked at the beginning to calm at the end. Everyone worshipped Lin Kong to the extreme. In their opinion, Lin Kong was clearly a god even if he was not a genius. According to the current strategy speed, he even has a chance to complete the SSS level trial in 1 day, which is shorter than the time it takes to complete the SS level trial. A bit incredible. Even Lin Kong himself felt a little shocked. However, if you think about it carefully, it may be because his strength in the legendary world has improved too much. It seems that the number 1 clearance record in this world belongs to me. Lin Kong secretly said. Before entering the world of Saint Lancire, Lin Kong checked the information. In the customs clearance list, the first place originally took 15 days. Continue the strategy. Lin Kong joined the battle again. Levels cleared, 31st floor, 40th floor, 50th floor. Announcements kept ringing in the ears of the team in this world. They all suspected that they were hallucinating. Connect to 3 planes in 10 seconds. Is this even a human being? Looking at the 30 prompts on the system panel, everyone felt that their weak hearts had been hit hard. He is also a level 70 professional. Same people. Why is the gap so big? Everyone looked at each other and smiled bitterly. You are listening to Novels at Bless Up channel. Wish you happiness and luck. How do you feel about this novel? Please like and leave a comment. Online games, my archery skills have unlimited effects. Author, Cat Orange. Chapter 186. As time flows, Lin Kong kept breaking through the plains. Arriving at the SSS level plain area, the level and number of monsters increased greatly, and his clearance speed finally slowed down. But the clearance time will not exceed 10 minutes. During the killing, the archery effect 4 increases the physical constitution to 150,000. Lin Kong's health exceeded 4.1 billion. Not long after, he successfully arrived at the 91st level. Floor 91, 20 minutes and 35 seconds. Level 92, 21 minutes and 29 seconds. Floor 93, 22 minutes and 33 seconds. Tens of billions of entrants received tips. Their eyes were wide open and they were in a state of extreme shock. According to this trend, Yanjai may be able to clear the world of Saint Lancier in one day. The world's number 1 Taixuan Heavenly Emperor, Li Chenxiu, spent more than 15 days to pass the SSS level trial. Does this mean that Yanjai is 15 times stronger than the Taixuan Emperor back then? I seem to have seen the future, and a great god will be born to rule the heavens. The professionals only have admiration and envy in their hearts. No one will be jealous of Lin Kong. After all, the gap between them is really too big. So big that it makes them despair. On the other side, after 16 hours of fighting, Lin Kong led the team to the 100th level. There was only a 1,000-meter high statue in front of them. A special monster on the 100th level. By killing it, Lin Kong could complete the SSS level trial. When they got closer, the statue changed. The bright golden light shone in the sky and the earth, and the side was filled with golden divine light. The statue came to life. It wore a red gold crown, and purple gold thunder surrounded it, like a king who controlled the thunder. Ancient Holy King Extraordinary Domain. Level, 70. Rank, Legend. HP, 115E. Attack, 152.8 W. With the resurrection of the ancient Holy King, the surrounding earth shattered, and the endless yellow sand condensed into a legend of 10,000 bosses warrior. Soldiers, kill all intruders. The voice of the ancient Holy King is heavy and solemn. Too weak. The corner of Lin Kong's mouth raised slightly. Hearing this, no one among the teammates behind him refuted, and they all nodded. Desperate fight to the death. Holy hunting. Lin Kong activated the amplification skills and transformation skills. In an instant, his health value exceeded 77.4 billion blood flame divine spear. The monstrous blood flames filled the sky for thousands of miles, and instantly condensed into a flame spear tens of thousands of meters long. The next moment, the spear blade went straight into the chest of the ancient Holy King. -2603E. The increased damage number is 23 times the boss's HP. According to the information detected by the Holy Eye of Destiny, the ancient Holy King has a 20% damage-free effect, which means that the real damage of the Blood Flame Divine Spear exceeds 325 billion. How appalling this is! The boss's body turned into mud and scattered on the ground, and all the yellow sand warriors disappeared. Congratulations on killing the ancient Holy King, you have obtained 21.8 million experience points, trial points at 3,000. The blood deduction effect of the desperate death match has been forcibly removed. The trial is over. It took you 16 hours to complete the SSS level trial. Trial points, 50 million. Proportion, 100%. At this time, the clear list of Saint Lanthor's world has been changed. Lin Kong was directly promoted to the first place, and his original ranking dropped one place. The most surprising thing is that he was the only one who spent less than 1 day. The clearance time for others is at least 15 days. The difference is extremely obvious. Next moment, Lin Kong returned to the bedroom. Ding! Announcement from Zushan Universe. Professional Eternal Knight broke the world clearance record of Saint Lancier and was promoted to the first place. Congratulations to Eternal Knight for obtaining World Fragments X20, Free Attributes add 4000, True God Level Achievement Mark X2, Transcendence Value add 2000, True God Level System Reward X2. As the system prompt sounded, the tranquility of the world was broken again. The professionals were extremely excited. This is the second record breaking. Lin Kong's attention among major forces soared, and hundreds of millions of professionals sent him private messages. However, Lin Kong had already started information screening. Only receive messages from true God level professionals. But there are also millions of messages. Lin Kong didn't have time to check, so he simply deleted all the private messages in one go. He finally became a legendary professional. Unlock the level 80 cap. As long as he takes a step further and becomes a demigod level professional, there will no longer be a level limit. When your level reaches level 75, you will gain 240 free attribute points. Congratulations on awakening the legendary realm. Your permanent 4-dimensional attribute growth add 200%, your own health x 2000%. Additional effect, when attacked by units under the legendary field, damage is reduced by 20%. Lin Kong allocates attribute points to strength. The other 3 attributes receive equal bonuses. HP, 114A. Physical attack, 662,118. Attack speed, 46.78/s. Range, 38179 m. The HP of an ordinary legendary professional will not exceed 100 million, less than 1% of his. The rest of the data is also alarmingly high. Especially movement speed. In combat status, the forest air speed exceeds 586 times the speed of sound. Awakening of the legendary realm. He also gained rudimentary flight abilities. Subsequently, Lin Kong received the system's true God level reward. God Burial World Teleportation Talisman, small. Elementary Law Comprehension Stone. He temporarily put away this comprehension stone and left it for the use of the Blood Flame Divine Spear. As for another reward, Lin Kong was very interested in God Buried World Teleportation Talisman, small. Quality, True God level. Effect, after the first use, you can be teleported to the God Buried World of True God level, Doperus. The second time you use it, you will be sent back to the original coordinates. It turns out to be the world of Doperus. Lin Kong knew it naturally. In his dream memory, there were 4 God-level God-buried worlds, and Doperus was one of them. The God-buried world is very dangerous. After the god's corpse merged with the power of world destruction, it became an extremely terrifying monsters that specialize in hunting divine beings. And when you die in the God burial world, reality will also fall. This makes professionals afraid to go there. Of course, there are also unimaginable opportunities in this kind of world. The inheritance of gods, the laws, the power, artifacts, and treasures, are all things that ordinary people desire. Do I want to go there? Lin Kong's eyes flickered. He was entangled in his heart. There are several main god treasures in Doperus. If he operates correctly, he might be able to get a few main god level items. Just vote. Anyway, I have the gift of death and can run away at any time. Lin Kong gritted his teeth and made a decision. Online games, my archery skills have unlimited effects. Author, Cat Orange. Chapter 187. Lin Kong took the teleportation talisman and input mana into it. A faint layer of brilliance appears on the surface. Ding. Please select transfer coordinates. Lin Kong browsed the dream memory and found the location of a main god's treasure house in the world of Doparus. Choose your target. The light formed a portal and immediately swallowed his figure. Current location, Doparus World, Wen Erlun Divine Realm, Darkland Teleport Square. The blue moon hangs high in the night. The nearby environment is extremely desolate, with dilapidated 10,000-meter statues scattered on the floor of the square. That should be the Dark Temple. Lin Kong raised his head. There was a millions-meter-high Tongtian Temple in the distance. Unfortunately, the teleportation talisman could not send him to the temple, so Lin Kong had to go there by himself. He looked very cautious. This seemingly peaceful world here, full of fatal crises. I must rush to the temple as soon as possible to obtain the treasure, otherwise, if I encounter a divine hunter, I will have to retreat early. Lin Kong secretly said. Divine hunters are the product of the god's corpse fused with the power of destruction. There are 5 200-level main god-level hunters in the world of Doparus, and Lin Kong can't afford to offend them. Tip: discover 10 life-threatening events. The Holy Eye of Destiny gives a precognitive picture. Lin Kong read it again. The panel shows that before he arrived at the Dark Temple, he was attacked by 3 level 130 divine hunters, and he was beaten to death. It is unknown when these hunters left the temple. Lin Kong stood there and waited. However, the prediction screen never changed. In other words, the 3 hunters were enemies who came specifically to protect the temple. There are only other ways to enter the main god's treasure house. Lin Kong was helpless. Fortunately, he had a second plan. Thinking of this, he started to take action. It was more than 20,000 kilometers away from the Dark Temple. Lin Kong directly used the space jumper to move to the front of the Dark Temple. It only cost more than 10,000 mana. Saves a lot of time on the road. Ho ho. An inhuman roar came from above. Lin Kong suddenly raised his head and saw the birth of several space cracks. 3 black monsters measuring 10,000 meters in size walked out of the crack. They look like knights. Divine Hunter Boss True God Domain. Level, 130. Rank, Legend. Divinity, 500. HP, 2716E. Attack, 1811W. Just relying on 500 points of divinity, they are already invincible. When attacked by a godless unit, each point of divinity provides 1% damage reduction. Even if Lin Kong can reduce 50 points of divinity, the opponent still has 450% damage immunity. Kill, kill. The hunters made hoarse sounds, and they flashed in front of Lin Kong. The long dark swords in their hands slashed down with great force. The speed was so fast that Lin Kong couldn't react. Boom boom. 5.2e. Minus 5.2e. Minus 5.2e. Lin Kong's health dropped crazily. The damage of the Divine Hunter is off the charts. In addition to the talent bonus, each point of divinity will also increase the damage by 1%. If Lin Kong had divinity, they would do more damage. Lin Kong stood there without making a move. He stubbornly memorized the coordinates of the Dark God's treasure house and waited for the moment of death. Less than a second. Lin Kong's health bar is cleared. Ding. To trigger the gift of death, please specify the resurrection location. He instantly designated the treasure house. Subsequently, Lin Kong was resurrected in the top area of the Dark Temple. Looking up, you can see the blue moon. Ding, you get the benefit multiple arrow shadows, the effect is refreshed after leaving this world. Buzzing. There was a violent vibration in the space. Lin Kong's pupils suddenly shrank. A palm covering the sky and the sun appeared in the sky. The power of world destruction and the rules of darkness intertwine to form 10 terrifying million-meter black dragons, swimming between the fingers. Damn it! Lin Kong couldn't help but cursed. This is definitely a divine hunter evolved from the corpse of the Lord of Darkness. Time is running out. Lin Kong reached out and picked up a treasure box next to him, crushed the teleportation talisman at the speed of light, and the whole person disappeared into the darkness temple. Boom! The hundreds of thousands of light-year areas of the Wen'er-Lun divine domain felt terrifying fluctuations. The dark temple with a height of millions of meters was wiped out. An abyss appeared on the ground. Inside the room, Lin Kong's chest rose and fell, and he sighed, "This is too exciting." He recalled the information detected by the divine eye of destiny. Divine Hunter Lord Master God Domain. Level, 200. Rank, Lord God. Divinity, 200,000. HP, 6,360 trillion. Attack, 4.24 billion. It is indeed a god-level monster, and its statistics are really abnormal. Lin Kong was shocked. The Lord God attacked with a suppression field. Fortunately, the purification buff with an effect of 42 could dispel the control effect. Otherwise, he would have died. However, this trip has been a great harvest. A rich smile appeared on Lin Kong's face. He opened the treasure box directly. Items you obtain: 50 billion bitcoins, Dark Godhead main god level, Dark End main god level, Devouring God Fang main god level, Super Speed Nourishing True God level. 3 skill books and 1 main godhead. Lin Kong activated the Holy Eye of Destiny to detect item information. Dark Godhead. Quality, Lord God. Effect: after use, you will be directly promoted to level 150, and gain the status of Lord Dark God, and master a level 1000 Dark Rule. Requirements: Dark Physique. Hidden, contains a trace of destructive power. Lin Kong will not use this item. Becoming a god through godhood has huge disadvantages and cannot break through the realm normally. Only higher level gods can be used to increase their strength. This is a restriction at the highest level of rules. Lin Kong's archery effect cannot remove the restriction. This item can be used by the Black Dragon Emperor, but it cannot be upgraded independently. Lin Kong made a decision. However, he has to wait until he becomes a god before he can use it for the Black Dragon Emperor. If the opponent's strength exceeds his own, it will cause it to escape control. Lin Kong shot an arrow at the godhead, dispelling the destruction contained in it. Power. Later, Lin Kong devoured 3 skill books. Your archery gains effect 50, attacks gain an additional at 3.05 million dark damage. Your archery skill has an effect of 59, the arrow kills a true god level unit and permanently absorbs 1 point of divinity, with a maximum limit of 1000 points. Your archery skills gain an effect of 60, your arrows kill enemies whose level is not lower than your own, and gain 500,000 experience points. Very good effect. Especially 59. Next, go to the sub-god world and you will definitely encounter gods. Even if you get 1 point of divinity. Facing the gods, Lin Kong has the strength to fight. Online games, my archery skills have unlimited effects. Author, Cat Orange. Chapter 188. After a few days of rest at home. System permissions cooldown ends. Lin Kong used this to obtain a threshold-less sub-god world teleportation scroll. Subsequently, he opened the bounty system and spent 10 million to buy a legendary gold bounty scroll. Money bounty scroll legend: after using it, you will get a legendary bounty mission. If you complete all the main missions in the next world, you will get the reward, x 8000% of the plain currency income when the world is settled. Lin Kong is about to enter the astrological world. The hidden main thread of this world is related to a bloodline evolution stone of true god quality. This is his primary goal. Secondly, there is a chain of hidden tasks. The rewards are equally good, including true God level skill books and talents. Lin Kong finished sorting out his thoughts, and then looked at the teleportation volume information. Star World teleportation scroll. Type, difficulty team deathmatch. Quality, demigod level. Level, 100. Mode, team/random match, for 100 people. After awakening to the subgod realm, the level cap disappears. But the world has strengths and weaknesses, and the strongest creature in the astrological world is a level 100 true god. Certainly. As the difficulty of the world increases, the strength levels of monsters will also increase. Lin Kong may encounter monsters above level 100. However, he was ready. As long as he kills a low-level god and devours his divinity, he will be able to deal with a level 100 god. He chooses random matching mode. Ding. Please choose your camp, Star Beast/Human camp. Lin Kong said human. The items he needed came from the missions of the human camp. Later, Lin Kong was transported by the system to the lower plane of the astrological world, with the night sky composed of billions of shining stars above his head. There is neither sun nor moon in this world. However, the view is very clear. Tip, you have entered the astrological world, number, Y491. Ding. The main mission has been started. Main plot 1, find a star divine key and open the portal to the upper plane. Limited time 3 days. Special mode, kill the star beast to drop star beads, which can be exchanged for star skill books after completing all the main storylines. Tip, due to unknown reasons, the difficulty of the current world has been raised to the abyss level. Swish swish. The light around me flickers, and the figures of my teammates in this round appear. Number of people in this world, 100 million. Lin Kong looked at his teammates, activated the holy eyes of destiny, a halo of glazed light appeared in his eyes, and obtained their data information. Y1862, Dark Moon. Y8520, Chlor. Y753, Zwaxin. The professions are assassin, warrior, and mage. They are all professionals above level 90, with more than 300 points of divinity. The true God realm has been awakened. So the attributes are far beyond Lin Kong. At this time, Kroll complained, why did the difficulty of the world suddenly increase? I have never encountered this situation before. Maybe someone entered this world with a god-level bounty mission. Another teammate Zhou Xian guessed. Alas, I hope no monsters above level 100 will be born. Kroll sighed. The expressions of the three of them were not very good. Even though they were true god-level professionals, their strength was only at the 4th-rate level. Lin Kong ignored his teammates. He opened the map and checked his own coordinates. I am nearly 200,000 kilometers away from the location of the hidden mission and can be teleported directly there. Lin Kong secretly said. His plan is to complete the hidden mission first and then do the main mission. After all, the nearest star god key is millions of kilometers away. And after getting the god key, he will be hunted by the enemy. If the enemy has divinity, if it exceeds 150 points, Lin Kong's attack cannot break through the defense. I have to kill a lowly god as soon as possible. The monster that happened to trigger the hidden mission met the requirements. After making the decision, Lin Kong launched the space jumper and input more than 2 million mana into it. The whole person disappeared in place. What happened to him? Zhou Xian was a little puzzled. How dare he act alone in such a dangerous world? Just an arrogant guy, the team is better off without him. Kroll said disdainfully. Let's go, let's get the 3-star god keys as soon as possible. They entered the space tunnel. They instantly traveled to an area more than 3 million kilometers away. This is the basic ability of true god-level professionals. Lin Kong came to a huge basin. In the middle, there is a Tiger King with a head and body that is thousands of meters long. Its body is surrounded by the power of the stars. Star Tiger King Lord True God Domain. Level, 90. Rank, True God. Divinity, 100. HP, 4390E. Attack, 1463W. Fortunately, its divinity only has 100 points. Lin Kong breathed a sigh of relief. He took out the slaughter hunter and shot 50 arrows at the Star Tiger King. They hit the hair on the boss's body and caused minimal damage. However, 50 points of divinity were reduced. Divinity is immune to damage. Reduced to 50%, the damage immunity in True God Domain is 50%. Multiplying the two is equivalent to immunity to 75% damage. Insignificant mortal, how dare you attack me? The Star Tiger King opened his red eyes and roared. Boom! A loud noise was born out of thin air. The majestic power of stars fell from the 9 heavens, carrying the glorious power, suppressing Lin Kong's body. Minus 1272W. Minus 1272W. Minus 1272W. Spell damage was cut by 70%, so the numbers aren't that high. Desperate fight to the death. Holy hunt. Lin Kong activated all amplification skills, his physical attack increased to 20 million, and his health reached 212.3 billion. He unleashed the blood flame divine spear brazenly. The monstrous sea of fire condensed into a 10,000-foot-long spear and stabbed into the body of the Star Glory Tiger King. Minus 2229E. The boss's health bar was half empty. Lin Kong was deducted 21.2 billion health points every second. He must seize the time to attack. Damn humans, I'm going to kill you. The Star Tiger King's eyes were red. He immediately launched a violent charge. However, Lin Kong's movement speed was 10 times faster than it, reaching 6,900 times the speed of sound. He easily dodged the charge. Phantom hunting. Lin Kong used this for the first time. Skill. 5 phantom archers appear around the boss. They shoot 90 arrows per second. Minus 1332W. Add 3319W. Minus 1332W. Add 3319W. More than 14.9 billion blood is returned every second. Moreover, Lin Kong's own blood volume will exceed 6.6 billion. It just makes up for the blood deduction effect of desperate death fights. Lin Kong rushed up and Zingui Tiger King hard steel. His defense power exceeds 500 million and he is completely immune to damage. After 20 seconds, the boss health bar was cleared. You kill the Star Tiger King and gain 225 million experience, True God Medal add 1, Human Points add 164, Star Beat add 100. Obtain 380 Transcendence Points this time. Triggers Archery Effect 59, Divinity Permanent add 1. The body of Star Tiger King fell to the ground with a crash. A kill treasure chest explodes from the ground. After 10 seconds, Lin Kong's health bar was cleared due to the blood deduction due to the desperate fight to the death. Ding. To trigger the gift of death, please specify the resurrection location. In situ. Lin Kong was resurrected with full blood. Ding, you get the benefit Hunting Paradise, the effect is refreshed after leaving this world. Hunting Paradise, you can designate a target as prey and increase its attributes by 200% 500%. After it kills the enemy, you get all the rewards. Cool for 30 minutes. Additional effect, pull units within a radius of 10,000 kilometers into a hunting paradise. If the prey dies or all other units die, they will return to the original world. Additional effect, the person who kills the prey will obtain the identity of the prey. You are listening to Novels at Bless Up channel. Wish you happiness and luck. How do you feel about this novel? Please like and leave a comment. Online games, My archery skills have unlimited effects. Author, Cat Orange. Chapter 189. The effect of this hunting paradise seems to be good too. Lin Kong browsed the information carefully. This effect is equivalent to recruiting a few free thugs and letting them kill professionals for him. He gets all the rewards, including dropped treasure chests, experience points, camp points, number of kills and other rewards. Thinking of this, Lin Kong decisively used Hunting Paradise. A panel popped up in front of him. It showed the unit distribution of the astrological world map, including aborigines, professionals, and star beasts. Which one is better to choose? Lin Kong glanced at the map. Soon, he chose a level 85 demigod professional as his first attempt. Tip: you have selected professional Y143 as the number 1 prey. Ding. Please select the hunter area. After hearing the prompt, Lin Kong selected any life unit in a 10,000 kilometer radius and pulled them into the hunting paradise. Hunting paradise number 1 was created successfully, current number, 12.52 million. Lin Kong closed the panel. Turning to look at his attribute bar, there is a new divinity value on it. Divinity, 1. Divinity increase, 4-dimensional attributes add 10,000, divine power add 1, life and mana recovery add 1 W/S, damage increase add 1%, defense increase add 1%. Special effect, when attacked by a godless unit, reduce damage by 1%. After having divinity, the damage from forest sky attacks will not be reduced. Subsequently, he put away the body of Star Tiger King and opened the kill treasure chest. Items you obtain: 50 million bitcoins, Starlight Claw True God, Starlight Torrent True God, Tiger God Roar True God, Advanced Blood Extraction Device Quest Props. The artifact was thrown to the longbow and swallowed up. The True God skill book was swallowed up by Lin Kong himself. Your archery skill gains effect 28, hitting an enemy will stun it for 86 seconds, and the same unit will have a 5-second trigger interval. Your archery skills gain effect 61, hit the enemy, summon Starlight, cause 1 million spell damage to a radius of 100 meters, 1-second trigger interval. Now, Lin Kong shot an ordinary arrow at random. It will trigger additional attacks such as earth stabs, sword energy, thunder, etc. The damage is staggering. He looked at the mission props and thought to himself, next, let's find the aborigines who triggered the hidden mission. Open the map and find the coordinates of the triggerer on it. The other party is hundreds of kilometers away from the valley. Lin Kong launched the space jumper and teleported to the designated location. On the wasteland, a middle-aged man dressed as a hunter walks around. Star Beast Hunter Lords LV-85. Lords looked extremely solemn. He originally hunted sub-god level star beasts in the valley, extracted their blood essence, and used it to baptize the newborn tribesmen. However, a true god level Tiger King interrupted his action. He also took away the blood-extracting sacred weapon passed down by the tribe. This made Lud extremely anxious. At this time, Lin Kong happened to appear in front of him. Who are you? Hunter Lords was very vigilant. He suddenly turned around and shouted. He had already grasped the short blade in his hand and was ready to attack at any time. Don't worry, I'm not the enemy. Lin Kong took out the blood extractor and said with a smile, this is the item dropped when I killed the Star Tiger King. It has a tribal mark on it. I think it should be your belongings. What? Did you kill the Star Tiger King? Lords felt unbelievable at first. In the astrological world, true god-level creatures were turned into superstar beasts by humans. And Lords was just a high-level hunter. He was no match for the Tiger King. But after seeing clearly the true appearance of the items in Lin Kong's hands, he couldn't help but widen his eyes. It was the blood extraction device that was snatched away by the Tiger King. This is the sacred weapon of my tribe. Luda was a little excited. He raised his head and looked directly at Lin Kong and said, "Friend, can you return the blood extraction device to me? As a reward, I am willing to tell you an important news. This news is related to the treasure trove of Super Hunter Amonir." "Make a deal," Lin Kong agreed decisively. He returned the blood extraction device to Lud. The other party took the prop and said gratefully, "Friend, thank you for your help. You have gained the friendship of the Ajla tribe." Immediately afterwards, Lud told Lin Kong about the coordinates of Amon's treasure house and a door key. The reason why Lud did not search for the treasure house on his own was mainly because his strength was too low and he had no chance to get the treasure, so he simply handed it over as a reward to Lin Kong. Ding! Congratulations on triggering the hidden mission, 1. Looking for the treasure house of Super Hunter Amonir. Limited time, 2 days. Lin Kong glanced at the coordinates. The treasure trove is millions of kilometers south of the map. His mana cannot support his teleportation. It's time for me to leave too. After saying that, Lin Kong nodded slightly towards Luda. The other party suddenly said, "Friend, if you get the super blood extraction agent in the treasure house, can you trade it with our tribe?" Lin Kong said casually, "No problem. This matter is related to the reward of the second ring mission, the baptism of the blood of the true god level star beast, which can at least awaken the true god level talent." So he directly agreed. Lud took out a map, which showed his tribe coordinates. After getting the map, Lin Kong left the place directly. Hundreds of thousands of kilometers away, there is a professional who is fighting a monster. Bureau number, Y143. ID, Luo Feng Chen. At this moment, a reminder sounded in my ears. Ding! Congratulations on being selected by the Lord of Hunting Paradise and receiving his blessing. The four-dimensional attributes are at 300%. His. Luo Feng Chen took a breath of air conditioning. Attribute at 300%. Then I am invincible. Luo Feng Chen's face was ecstatic. Could it be that the so-called Lord of Paradise is a super powerful god? Then I'm very lucky. He smiled happily. The next moment, the scenery around Luo Feng Chen changed rapidly. When he came back to his senses, he found himself in a strange forest. Congratulations on coming to the hunting paradise, your identity is, prey. In the next time, you will be hunted by 12.52 million hunters. Ha! Am I prey? There are more than 10 million hunters. Luo Feng Chen was confused. He was being hunted by tens of millions of people, how could he possibly escape? It is impossible for the system to set up such a difficult task, and there may be other solutions. Luo Feng Chen secretly thought. Thinking of this, his face became much more relaxed. Tip, there is a hunter within 95 kilometers nearby. The system keeps giving prompts. Luo Feng Chen began to hunt the so-called hunters. It didn't take long. He encountered 5 level 85 professionals. Hee, you scumbags are the only ones who dare to be hunters, let's see how I kill you. Luo Feng Chen was confident. His attributes had tripled. It was so easy to kill a professional of the same level. Luo Feng Chen killed the enemy casually. There were a few more corpses on the ground. Congratulations on dedicating treasure chests, experience points, and other rewards to the great Lord of the Paradise. Damn it! If I kill someone, why should I reward others? Luo Feng Chen's face was ugly. He was so angry that he vomited blood. The enemies came one after another, and Luo Feng Chen had no choice but to kill them. After all, if he died, the mission would fail. Damn! This is the master of this bullshit paradise. He is clearly the master of it. Bandit. He worked hard to kill more than 60 professionals and hundreds of monsters, but there was nothing. Luo Feng Chen was about to cry. Congratulations on getting 300 million experience points, 62 human points, and 115 star beads provided by Y143. Since your kill count exceeds 50, you will receive 5 free attribute points. Reminders kept ringing in my ears. Lin Kong sat and received the reward. It feels so good. Online games, my archery skills have unlimited effects. Author, Cat Orange. Chapter 190. Lin Kong took out the dropped treasure box presented by Y143. Open all boxes at once. Items you obtain: 500 million plain coins, 4 true god level medals, 18 sub-god level medals. Accumulate thousands of rewards. Contains equipment, skill books, and other items. The quality ranges from SSS level to sub-god level. Lin Kong directly swallowed the skill book. Your archery skill gains effect 1, physical arrow damage add 3 million. Your archery skills gain effect 14, after an arrow attack, restore 1.85 million health points. 6 effects have been strengthened. Now, his attack speed is 57/s. Even without relying on the blood-sucking effect, he can restore more than 100 million health points per second. The extra equipment is swallowed up by the weapon Slaughter Hunter. The degree of evolution reaches 45.25%. Lin Kong lets it evolve to level 70. Killer Hunter Soul Enhanced add 7. Quality, True God. Level, 70. Bonuses: Attack add 11,840, Strength add 6,720, Constitution add 6,720, Agility add 6,320, Spirit add 6,320. He is very satisfied with the equipment properties. Tip: discovered 13 sources of crisis. Lin Kong looked in the direction of the crisis heart field prompt and immediately found hundreds of professionals. They are from the Star Beast and human camps respectively. The leaders of both sides are true god level professionals, and the team members behind them are demigod level professionals. They are fighting fiercely. Just in time to give you a try, the corners of Lin Kong's mouth curled up slightly. He raised his longbow and released a rain of blood arrows. Thousands of blood arrows fell from the sky and landed on everyone's heads. -210W. 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 -5160W. 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 The additional spell damage is higher than the skill damage. After 3 rounds of attacks, each person's health dropped by less than 3%. Their health value is between 10 billion and 90 billion. Damn it, someone attacked. The professionals were furious. Ding. You enter a dazed state that lasts 86 seconds. A series of prompts sounded. Everyone was dumbfounded. 86 seconds of dizziness. Is it so outrageous? Lin Kong ignored their angry looks. Instead, he calmly picked up the longbow and shot 57 arrows at the weakest person, all of which hit the vital parts. -920W. 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 Kill one person in 6 seconds. The enemies watched helplessly as Lin Kong killed him. Although they have resurrection items. But, after resurrection, Lin Kong's arrows stunned them for another 86 seconds. Demigod level resurrection items are very expensive. Ordinary professionals can carry at most 4 or 5. When Lin Kong killed more than 20 people, someone finally temporarily escaped from the control state and entered a 5-second cooling period. Boy, you're dead. The captain of the human team said with a grin. He is a level 95 professional with 400 divinity points and a spell attack of 9 million, which is close to Lin Kong's basic attack damage. Therefore, he thinks that Lin Kong is just a sub-god level professional. Ending Flame. The mage professional releases spells at the speed of light. The red flames form a 100-foot-long fire blade, slashing hard at Lin Kong's body. Minus 1.209 E. For spell attacks, Lin Kong can reduce the damage by 75%, so the amount of blood deducted is not high. But he sucked more than 2.4 billion blood. Directly ignore the mage's attack. Lin Kong continued to attack the demigod-level professionals. When the mage saw Lin Kong's actions, his face turned red with anger. I must kill you. He gritted his teeth. Next, the mage released skills crazily, but the damage did not exceed 100 million. The first spell he cast was his ultimate move. The enemy cast all the spells. On the other hand, Lin Kong's health bar was still full. Value. The mage said in disbelief, there is no way a demigod-level professional can withstand my damage. But he couldn't believe the sight before him. The mage's face was a little pale. Escape. I must escape. As soon as the thought came to his mind, he was stunned by Lin Kong's arrow. In the end, he killed 82 professionals. More than 40 people escaped. Everyone saw the mage's performance. Out of control, they decisively activated the props to escape. However, the two true god professionals were targeted to death by Lin Kong. Provides 2 points of divinity. Since you have more than 200 kills, you will receive 20 free attribute points. See level metal X1. In the hunting paradise. Y143 professionals continue to fight back when the enemy is chasing them. All kills are counted towards Lin Kong. He glanced at the task panel. Kills, 215. Star beads, 738. If you can collect 100,000 star beads in this game, you will have the opportunity to redeem the only reward, the main god level skill book of this profession. Lin Kong was looking forward to this. Subsequently, he opened the box and got a copy of True God skills. Storm Goddess. Lin Kong swallowed it without hesitation. Your archery skill gains effect 27, after shooting, movement speed at 840%, cleared out of combat. My speed increased sharply again. When there were only 500,000 kilometers left to reach Amon's treasure house, Lin Kong launched the space jumper and teleported directly to the destination. There are 10 guardians surrounding the treasure house. Treasure House Guardian Lord True God Domain. Level, 90. Divinity, 100 points. Rank, Second God. HP, 2495 E. Attack, 835 W. Skills, Guardian Shield, Killing Bloodblade, Violent Stance, Sharp Sword Edge. Sure enough, all of them have awakened to the True God realm. Although the strength is lower than that of the Star Tiger King, there are too many and it is a bit difficult to deal with. Lin Kong has a headache. After all, he is a legendary professional and has not yet left the mortal body. And the desperate death match is in a 24-hour cooling state and is temporarily unavailable. Just relying on sacred hunting and extreme killing will take a long time. Only time can kill all the guardians. Because the main mission one is waiting for him to complete. Lin Kong does not have so much time to waste. Looking across the personal panel, he noticed that the cooldown of Hunting Paradise has ended. A thought suddenly appeared in his mind. Bold idea. Can Hunting Paradise be used on myself? Thinking of this, he planned to try it. Tip: you have selected professional number Y49 as Prano 2. Ding. Congratulations on being selected by the Lord of Hunting Paradise and receiving his blessing. The 4-dimensional attributes are at 400%. Ding. Please select a hunter area. Sure enough it can. He pulled a level 85 star beast in the distance into hunting park number 2. Lin Kong appeared in the park and quickly found the star beast. Star Rhinoceros LV85, HP 31.2 billion. He used the Blood Flame Divine Spear and killed Star Rhinoceros instantly. Next moment, Lin Kong returned to the forest near the treasure house. He looked at the panel and saw that the 400% attribute bonus had not disappeared. So this is the real use of hunting paradise. Lin Kong had a look of joy on his face. It took him 2 hours to use the hunting paradise 4 times. His attributes increased by 1400%. My hands are so awesome, Lin Kong laughed. His attributes have skyrocketed. His blood volume is 180 billion. His physical attack is 12 million. Now, Lin Kong is finally confident to deal with 10 guardians of the true God realm.